segments here of the funnel, but you can see the cascade and see it very visually how things are moving through. We can have time there on the far right, 2 days, 7 days, looking at time, average time moving through from an overall process perspective, as well as what is the magnitude. So how many we're screening, how many are getting through, what is these ratios so that we can understand where there may or may not be gaps that we need to address because we're having stalls. People are getting a certain stage, but they're not getting any further. And you can go back then and start to adjust and improve your overall processes. But the idea here is hopefully with something like this, you get the broad picture view as well. Part of why the visualization is important as we try to move to a much more holistic analytics approach. So another example then. Actually, coincidentally, or maybe not coincidentally, unsurprisingly, in that Boston Consulting Group research I pointed out as it related to hiring and recruiting, number 2 on the list really focused in on retention. So perhaps no surprise there, as retention, of course, is a huge area of focus across most organizations. And so it also looked at retention of new hires as well as one of those key categories. But the data here actually comes from the BLS, or Bureau of Labor and Statistics, and looking at voluntary resignations quite recently here, October, so back into the fall of 2013. And their research said that the voluntary resignations are at a 5-year high. Now, if you're looking for the economy to improve, I think this is a fabulous metric to understand the overall health of the economy. We often get these economic reports on, sales of durable goods and other things that I admit sometimes go over my head. But when you think about this core metric that we would all understand that looks at voluntary resignations, it's